Trump said, we can agree that no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them to a new gender against the parents' will. This is common sense. And I believe we will end this barbarism in this lifetime. And if you support child mutilation and destroying the innocence of children, you're my enemy. Absolutely. There's nothing in common I share with someone who wants to rip children away from their parents, to groom them into a gender cult against their parents' will, to destroy families, tear apart families, ruin marriages, destroy the innocence of children. I have nothing in common with you. I really don't. I really don't. That is a bridge too far. That is way, way beyond common sense, decency, and basic morals.
Michelle.
So here he's featuring a girl named Michelle who was, transitioned and against her will.
Here is one more opportunity to show common sense in government. In the gallery tonight are Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents.
Absolutely insane. I don't know what to say. 15 years ago, if you told people, hey, Democrats and school officials, administrators, teachers are going to go in and behind your back, parents, groom your child into becoming, identifying with a gender that they're not. 15 years ago, every single person would have lost it. Every single person. Now, this is the mainstream platform of the Democratic Party. Think about how insane and utterly depraved that is.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Before long, a confused Sage ran away from home after she was found in a horrific situation in Maryland. A left-wing judge refused to return Sage to her parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage.
That's so insane. So insane. I have nothing else to say. That's just insanity. And if there's any Christian who still votes Democrat, I literally question. I question your discernment. I question whether or not you know the God of the Bible. Because this is not something the Lord delights in. This is grave, grave evil. Grave evil.
She was thrown into an all-boys state home and suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full-ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage and Michelle, please stand up.
Why don't they show her in this clip?
And thank you for your great bravery. And who can believe that we're even speaking about things like this? 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him? But now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states.
Hey, great minds think alike. I didn't even know. I didn't even remember Trump said that, but it's true. 15 years ago, they would have said, you're crazy. What is wrong with you? This is how fast the insanity has grown in America. The left-wing pathology has just increased because of the internet and the rapid pace at which people are being subjected to this craziness and this degeneracy. It is truly, truly sickening.
Without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them to a new gender against the parents' will. Who would believe that we've been talking about this? We must ban it, and we must ban it immediately.
We must ban it immediately. So true. There's nothing controversial about that. And then Democrats failed to stand. They just wouldn't stand. They wouldn't stand. Can you believe it? Like, truly, can you believe it? Like, what? I feel like I'm yelling. I'm like beating a dead horse. Beating a dead horse.